Okay. I'm okay. I'm calm. I'm calm. We're calm. We're okay. Okay. So there's this YouTuber that I want to sit on the bed, but I know it's gonna make a squeaking noise, and I'm gonna get annoyed. But like, wait. Okay, there. No squeaking noise. We're fine. But I used to watch this one YouTuber, or I used to know of her but not watch her because a lot of her videos are kind of like they're like the clickbait makes it seem like she's a person who like is doing this to like create a better like physical image of herself and not like work on her like emotional stuff, which is what I love. And I felt like a lot of her stuff was like superficial because a lot of her videos are like physical. Like she's very active, so a lot of her challenges, like where she does like a lot of challenges where she's like, I worked out like a Victoria's Secret Market model for like 7 days or something. Like I don't know why I said 7 days instead of a week. But like a lot of stuff like that, which I don't work out. A, B, I like it. Just a lot of them seem kind of superficial because a lot of them are based off of appearance and how much she made it through and how better she looks like physically, not like emotionally. And she doesn't like have much, like she has a very very subtle humor. So like it's not as entertaining, and a lot of like her videos like to me seemed more of like superficial and like less like humorous entertainment and more of like physical, like look how nice I look now, be envious of me kind of entertainment. And that's just because of her clickbait and popcorn. Okay, maybe it's just like my mind, but sometimes when I say popcorn, like he stops splashing. So like maybe I'm onto something. No, I'm kidding. I'm delusional. Okay, anyways. But like I've never actually like watched one of her videos before. Today, like I've only ever seen her recommendations and her clickbait and her like titles, and I've seen her collab with other YouTubers that I follow and like, but I've never actually seen her like solo in her own video because I was kind of being a little judgmental and like didn't like the titles and didn't like the clickbait of it, so I didn't want to watch the videos. And I felt like maybe like sure she seemed like a sweet girl, but maybe she was like insecure because like when she collabs with like other YouTubers, she's like really cute and like sweet, and a little sassy, and like it's adorable. But like I thought that she was like that, but she's also really insecure, and so like on her own channel like she would make like the superficial videos. That's what I thought. But I was wrong because I ended up actually watching one of her videos because it had something that I was actually interested in. It was, I train like a cartoon, like I do voice acting for a cartoon in a day or something like that, and in a week or something. I don't exactly remember the exact like increments of like time, okay? And like I thought it was cool because I love cartoons and I like voice acting is kind of fun too, but I can't voice act or confidence non-existent. But I watched it and it was really cool because she was like talking about how she was like really insecure and like she like was shy about it and like didn't like know how much like effort it was to like voice act, because she thought it was all in the voice, but voice acting is more than that. It's literal acting, but it's like you put more force behind your voice, and it's not just your facial expressions that are there, but also your voice. So like it's mostly like acting, but like there's a little bit more oomph in your voice, but that's like it, and it's still acting. And so like she realized this and she like figured it out, and it was really cool. And like you get to like range, and your creativity is like skyrockets. And she was talking about how cool it was, and like it was super cool. And She talked about how she grew as a person, and I was like, wow, that's cool. I was like wondering if her other videos were like that, despite them seeming superficial. Maybe she grew like she did in that cartoon video. So I checked out one of her other videos. It was like, I trained like a Victoria's Secret model for a week or something. No, for 5 weeks, and did a shoot afterwards or something. And like, I watched it and I was like gonna be like, watch, this is gonna be 1 minute in, it's gonna see how superficial it is, and then I'm gonna click off. Popcorn. The voice thing isn't working anymore. Popcorn. Okay, it worked. Okay, anyways, literally like every video is just gonna be being like, popcorn. Okay, I don't know why he's like so active lately. Like, it's kind of irritating, because before he was a peaceful little, like, barely splashes little turtle, and now he like splashes like all the time. I don't understand. Like, why? Okay. But anyways, so I was watching and I was I thought I was gonna like have to click off after 1 minute because it was gonna be superficial, but it wasn't. She was like right off the bat, she was talking with a model that was training her, kind of. Well, no. She was talking with a model for like an actual like real Victoria's Secret model, like for reference, and then she had her like actual like trainer who actually like was like a guy, and he trained like celebrities and pop stars and other models like to look the part. She like the model that she was referencing and talking to and discussing like what it's like to be a model was like really nice. Like, she was like incredibly nice, and like talking about how like she has like a lot of insecurities, and like still, even though like she's like Victoria's Secret model and like everyone strives for her body or whatever, like it's not easy. She talked about how like it's really difficult to like keep up the body that you need for that career. And yeah, like she was just talking about it. She was like so sweet about it, and I was like, oh my god, like, whoa. And then she was talking about how like confidence in like the recording studio, or like when you're having a photo shoot, like, is not from the other people around you like hyping you up or criticizing you and telling you have to look this certain way. It's from inside. And she said that like, as a model, like, we all have like our insecurities, but like you need to find like your own confidence inside, because otherwise there's no photo shoot because you're not there. And so it was really like very deep, much deeper than I thought it was going to be. And it was really cool because Michelle, after talking to her, she went to her trainer, and her trainer and her worked with her. And it was like a lot. Like, the exercising was like every day an hour of cardio at least, and just like insane exercises. And then like her diet was ridiculous too, because like you could only have like white meat or fish, really lean white meat or fish with like no seasoning almost at all, and then vegetables and fruit, and that was your like meal plan. Like, that was your diet. And like, it was just like, oh my god, like, oh god, like, and then she also had to take these like supplements because she wouldn't have enough energy and she wouldn't get enough sleep if she didn't take those supplements. And I was just like, oh my god, like, that's just, oh god. And then even when she did like reach the desired like weight or whatever, like, or like body like symmetrical thing, because the whole point of like the Victoria's Secret models looking so like perfect is because they're symmetrical, and that's what they do. They like work out so that their bodies are completely symmetrical. And for some reason, I don't know why, like, our minds like think that symmetry is like nice looking, like attractive. So that's what their goal is, to look like their body to be perfectly symmetrical. And so that's what she did. She worked out and she got like perfect symmetrical body. But then even after that, she had to get a spray tan because she had stretch marks and scars that couldn't be visible because they were blemishes. And so she had to get a spray tan. And she also like had to like, I don't know, like she just like, it was a lot. And um like I thought it was like gonna be just like superficial and be like, I don't know, like just look at me, like I'm working out, like look at how far I've gone, like now I'm so happy with this body type, like I'm gonna pursue a freaking supermodel career now, like wow. Like I thought it was gonna be like that kind of video, but it wasn't. It was like very deep, because like she went through all of that, and she like, it wasn't for her, it was to share the experience and to like bring away the novelty of Victoria's Secret models, because Victoria's Secret models, Victoria or Victorian, I don't know, I don't go to Victoria's Secret, that store. Like, do I look like I go to that store? Like, no. Okay, excuse me, I have grandma panties, okay? Like like yeah, like no. But like the whole reason that she did that was to bring awareness that like Victoria's Secret models like are just like us, like they're humans and they have their insecurities, and their career is to look perfect, but that doesn't mean that they are perfect, and they deal with struggles and they work hard to be the way that they look. And like she just wanted to bring awareness to that, and it wasn't about her being all like, look at me, like I'm a model now. Like no, it was way deeper than that. And she also like discovered like this new self-confidence that wasn't just like because she looked like a model, but because she worked not only on her body but on herself when she was like working out and like perfecting her body, which I didn't expect. And it was like super like deep and like cool. And like it's just nice to like see the connections between everything. So like I feel bad for judging her, because I did think that she was like one of those like superficial like younger people who was like using YouTube as a platform to like jump to like a career that was very superficial. And it's not like, it's really crazy to think about. So yeah. Yep. I don't know. That's all I wanted to talk about, because like I don't have anything else to talk about, because I already talked about it. I already had my rant about my dad today. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know. I kind of feel bad about ranting about my dad, because like that's his business, and I haven't even like exposed everything that he does, because I felt like that would just make it like even worse. But like it's just ridiculous how immature slash like stuck my dad is. But like I still love him, and he still has the possibility of change. He just doesn't. Like I don't know. Yeah, but the Michelle thing was really cool, and like made me like step back and be like, quit being such a judgmental bitch, okay? Like I'm just like so used to people in the entertainment industry and YouTube especially like being so superficial and like just taking like a dream and like turning it into something that like it's not like healthy or good, and like you shouldn't like be after a career like that if it's purely because you want to look good or have the fucking ego boost. Like, you know? So yeah. Yeah, also the last video that I just watched about with Michelle, it was like her turning into a pop star. And I was like, oh my god, not this. But it was really cool because she wrote like her own song and like sung it, and like was trained from like a pop artist, writer, person, director. Oh my god. And then like made a song and like actually like turned into like a real song, and then she actually has it on like Spotify, and like I don't know, like it's an actual song. Like it's not just like, oh my god, look at me, I made a song. Like, and it's like not actually a song, and it's just something to like look for like attention. Like she like worked on the lyrics by herself. Like, well, I mean, not by herself. She had help, but like the inspiration and everything was like, and she wrote the lyrics. Like she didn't have someone else write the lyrics and just tell them what she wanted written. Like she wrote the lyrics by herself, and she had some help from like her like music director or like pop star director, and was kind of telling her like which words like made more oomph. But like so she kind of like edited her song, but like she still wrote the song by herself, and then she worked with a music producer to like work on the beat, and like it was just really cool. And like yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel bad for judging her, and like it just shows that like not everything is as it seems. Like, which is such a cliche thing to say. Like I just now realized that. But like it's true. Like I just like thought she was this way just because her videos and covers, I mean video thumbnails and titles and popcorn are like so like I don't know, like just like the typical like I wanted, I don't know. Like okay, anyways, that's it. Bye.